and this is a promise to Carson's friends and some other people who've asked, but this is going to be the pizza roll. Now, a lot of you probably call this akin to a what they would call a stromboli, but this is a little different, and I'll show you. So I've got a pan here, got the oven preheated at 450. I'm going to give it a couple sprays with a spray pump olive oil, and I have pizza dough ready to roll, and get that out here. Now I suggest using pre-made like pizza dough because it's just so much easier, but I made this earlier out of a kit actually, and again, when we're on the quick and easy train here, this is as easy as it gets. All right, you can make probably 3 crusts for this recipe out of this, or 2 really big ones, or 4 really small ones. And what I'm gonna do here is just flatten this out to get it as thin as possible without poking holes in it. I don't want to poke holes in it. Now the oil on the pan is going to help keep it from sticking when I want to roller it out. I did save some bacon grease from earlier when I fried up some bacon, and I'm just gonna rub that around on there just for the little extra flavor, salt. All right, and then I'm gonna make this just like I would make a pizza. It's square, okay? And I didn't make my own sauce. I do sometimes, but I find some of these pre-made sauces are just fine. And again, if we're being time sensitive, we want to make sure that we can do this quickly. So that's why I've done this. Keep it steady. Keep it steady, Addie. All right, so what I've got here is a base of sauce, and I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic salt in there, just enough to flavor it up a little extra, and get a bunch of mozzarella cheese on there. All right, nice and thick, just like I was gonna make a pizza. Now, I had pre-cooked bacon, so I'm just gonna chunk that up. Get a little bacon on there. Doesn't matter if it's uniform. It doesn't have to be. All right. And then a bunch of sausage. I just used Volwurst pizza sausage. It's a really good flavor, really good recipe. So, and I just fried it in the pan so I could chunk it up. And that's probably plenty. And then I like lots of extra flavor in there, so I'm gonna put some red onion, and we're gonna put some sweet peppers that I sliced up. I got red, orange, and yellow. The green ones give me heartburn. And then I'm gonna get some black olives in there. See, I'm kind of keeping everything towards the middle, if you haven't noticed. And there's a reason for that, because you're gonna see when I roll this up. And I'd also like some mushrooms, and I just chopped up some mushrooms. You can use canned ones if you want, and then you just fold that guy over, and I'm gonna fold it so if you look, keep it steady, honey, keep it steady. All right, and then meat in the middle. This is important to see. And this is why you don't want it too thin, because you want it to not fall apart on you. Mine is just a little bit falling apart. And it'll solidify up in the oven. Now again, I've got the oven at 450. I'm gonna glaze the top of this with a little of that bacon grease as well. Again, you don't have to. You could just do a little olive oil or even some butter or whatever you like the flavor of. All right, and sprinkle a little bit more of the garlic and Parmesan on there. And in the oven she goes till it's golden brown. Now, people keep telling me I want to see the finished product. So Addie, just stay focused right here. I'll be back in a second. I'll show you. Pan is still pretty hot. I'm not using a hot pad. This is a finished product. This one is just pepperoni and cheese for the people who don't like all the extra veggies. And you would just cut this like you were gonna cut a cinnamon roll or something. And that's what it looks like inside. And it's really tasty. And there we go. That is a pizza roll. Real easy. You probably cook it for about 12 to 14 minutes at 450. So give this one a try. You can put any pizza toppings you like. Whatever you like. You can do the ham and pineapple, do a Hawaiian thing. You could do whatever you'd like. Breakfast pizza, I think it would all work. We usually just have it for dinner, so we do the traditional toppings. All right, we'll see you on the next one.